Brooklyn on the board first. Brown goes 1 for 2 inside to Randle. Julius Randle set a career high with 46 against the.
All their defensive numbers grayed out about middle of the pack. But it's a tall task when you've been on the road as long as they have. They never went to their homes.
No.
So
Alex Burks with a turnaround. Robinson battling underneath. One of the top offensive rebounders in the league earns another possession for New York. Randle for 3, got it.
Great story in The Athletic talking about, he goes, I don't want to be on anybody's bad mixtape.
Guy that with his solid play this year, as we have a whistle and a foul in a big man rotation, which has been very fluid all season. Drummond did a good job defensively on Embiid in that Philadelphia win, held him to just 5 for 17. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Fournier. Randle on the drive. Good ball movement. They find the hot hand and cash out. Fournier with 10 already. And he's been a constant in the rotation really ever since then. Randle off glass and good. Julius Randle makes it a 4-point game.
A few weeks, Doris.
Malik, I think the overriding thing I feel is frustration, and I can't imagine what his teammates in the organization feel.
Kyrie would not be able to participate because of the Canadian laws there.
Please, you understand this if you're the Brooklyn Nets.
Tough catch inside for Claxton out to Mills. And rebounded by Randle. The New York Knicks have withstood that early barrage. As we approach 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Last game of this road trip, Randle with a strong move inside. Julius Randle had his arm around him the entire time. Randle at the free throw line. A 77% free throw shooter. He was brilliant in an 83-point explosion by the Knicks.
Second highest of Kevin Durant's career. Could he just do a little bit more for the team?
Interesting dilemma in how many minutes Steve Nash has to play him, as quickly looks at his wrist, says, I got time today.
And then somehow gets it back to the shooting pocket. How do you do that?
Tell you what, Tom Thibodeau has corporate knowledge of Kevin Durant. He coached KD during his USA basketball stints on the sideline as Randle makes a tough shot, another one in the paint. I watched Andre Drummond work out all summer down in Miami with his skills trainer Stan Remy, and I can tell you that Brooklyn came across his radar.
He works hard. His body is much bigger than it was.
A free agent coming up in July with another block.
Wow.
But a foul called, up by 5.
I've been impressed. And level of effort, intensity defensively. Another steal here. Although Mitchell Robinson's slow to come up the floor and limping a little bit.
Playing with his food on the perimeter. Robinson packed it. KD got it off just before the end of the shot clock. Whistle and a foul underneath. A wild, frenzied sequence. Randle with a clean look from downtown. The efficiency from deep hasn't been there this year. The Nets offered Dr. J to the Knicks, who declined the offer and took the cash instead. To raise the funds, the Nets sent Dr. J to Philadelphia in a multi-million-dollar deal. Australian national team version of Patty Mills.
Boy, without Seth Curry, the Nets have missed their last 15. And Patty Mills really struggling. 1 for 7.
We got an offensive foul there, Doris. Australian national team version of Patty Mills.
Boy, without Seth Curry, the Nets have missed their last 15. And Patty Mills really struggling. 1 for 7.
We got an offensive foul there, Doris. Can't displace the defender. And good steal by Barrett, playing in the passing lane. 3-on-1. RJ Randle with the finish. And the Knicks back to within 1. Randle going to try and make him work at the defensive end. Burks, nice hezzy, got it to go. Weaving his way around Durant for the bucket. Randle isolated against Johnson. Step back mid-range is good. Good defense by Claxton. Quickly from deep. Leaves it on the front rim. Good hustle by Sims. And Randle with another chance. Rattles it home, and here come the Knicks. Goran Dragic getting ready to come into the ball game for Brooklyn, looking for their 35th win of the season. We'll go 3 games over 500. Randle goes 1 for 2. I remember Don Nelson, his playbook wasn't exactly playbook. He would call out the name, I remember a lot of times, as Randle hits the three. Nelson would just call out the name of the guy that he wanted to attack. Here he is. Thought about the three, going against Mills. Spins, tips, scoops. And it's Brooklyn basketball.
Just set everything else aside. He just wants to play basketball.
If KD is going to wave off the coach when he tells him to come out, I'm okay with that. Randle steps through the lane, and that was coming in a little bit hot for Burks. KD spins into traffic. Randle took his cornbread, and he's fouled by Dragic.
I think they're going to
review this. There was a little bit of contact.
Like, these quarters have been brutal for New York Knicks fans to watch.
Randle knocks down the free throw. Mr. Whammy not getting it done again. Barrett goes quick off the bounce. Got it. We're knotted at 101. I got your clutch time. Staring down Barrett, and now comes the double team. He passes it to Dragic.
8 straight possessions of double teams at Kevin Durant. Somebody else going to have to beat him.
Good contest. Sims went straight up, got the block, and a foul going to go against Johnson. Trying to find a way here late in the game. Randle against Dragic, lost the handle, and he turned it over. Dragic shaking his head, saying nope. Randle, who turned it all over on the last possession, got a good screen and an alley, and the punch. It's down to a 1-point lead for Brooklyn. Randle